Text.
Troubleshooting an LG refrigerator that is leaking from the back.
Stainless steel LG refrigerators in a kitchen.
If you have an LG French door refrigerator, side-by-side refrigerator, or top and bottom mount refrigerator, and you are seeing leaks behind the unit, from the back of the unit, from underneath, or from the back near the top, we'll go over some troubleshooting steps that may help you resolve the issue without a technician.
A woman sips water next to a side-by-side refrigerator.
This first step is for side-by-side refrigerators only. Does water appear to be leaking from the bottom left of the refrigerator? If so, it is likely coming from the water supply line fittings. In this case, you can reseat the water lines into the fittings, and it will stop the leaking. Open the left-hand door.
The door of the refrigerator opens.
Note that if the unit is equipped with a kick plate, the plate may need to be removed to expose the water lines.
They remove the screws of the plate with a screwdriver.
Inspect the white or blue tubing to see if there are two black lines marked on the tube near the fitting.
In a drawing, the two lines are circled on the white and blue tubing near the fittings.
If you see two black lines marked on the tube, push the water line into the fitting until only one line is partially visible. That should do it.
Inward pointing arrows illustrate the line being pushed into the fitting until only one black line is visible on either side.
Now, for all refrigerator types, to determine where the leak is coming from, we'll need to inspect areas on the back of the unit.
The back of a refrigerator.
Roll the refrigerator away from the wall so the back is exposed. Check the upper water line connection on the back of the refrigerator.
Circles appear around water line that emerges from the back upper right.
Do you feel any moisture around the water line or fitting? If so, check the line as it inserts into the fitting. Only one black line marked on the tube should be visible. If you can see two lines marked on the tube, push the water line into the fitting until only one line is partially visible.
Inward pointing arrows illustrate the line being pushed into the fitting until only one black line is visible on either side.
If the line at the fitting is fine, do you see any damage such as cracks or splits in the water lines that run along the back of the refrigerator? If the water lines are damaged, then the unit will require a repair service.
A woman dials her phone.
Turn off the home saddle valve to stop the leak until a technician can correct the issue.
A person turns the valve knob on a water line.
If there is no damage to the water lines, check the water line connection near the bottom of the refrigerator. Inspect where the home water line connects to the back of the refrigerator. Do you see or feel any moisture in that area?
A drawing of moisture drops on the end of the water line emerging from the back of a refrigerator.
If so, make sure the compression nut is tight and that the leak is not coming from the refrigerator pilot valve. If the connection is fine, inspect the water line that connects to the back of the refrigerator for any damage, such as cracks or splits. If you see any damage to that line, turn off the water at the home saddle valve.
A person turns the valve knob on a water line.
The water line between the home saddle valve and the back of the refrigerator will need to be replaced.
A man shops for pipe fittings.
A new home water line can be purchased from a local appliance store. If the line is not damaged, inspect near the home saddle valve to see if you can detect any leakage. Do you see or feel moisture in this area?
Water drips from the water line.
If so, turn off the water at the home saddle valve. It may be necessary to contact a local plumber to fix the leak.
A plumber inspects pipes.
For further assistance, you can easily find our contact information on the LG.com website. Go to the support menu to ask us more questions.
Text. This video is provided solely for informational and instructional purposes. This video is not intended to replace the product's owner's manual. For complete information on product use, setup, or assembly, you should consult the owner's manual and any other documents provided with the product. The information contained in this video may contain inaccuracies or typographic errors and is subject to change without notice. LG is not responsible for any direct or indirect damages or injuries that might occur while you are using or relying upon the information provided in this video. Depending upon its model, your product may differ in appearance from the product shown in the video. Also note that for instructional purposes the video may depict the device operating faster than in reality. For any further questions concerning your product, please contact LG.com or LG Customer Information Center. This video shall not be copied, distributed, or reproduced, in whole or in part, without the prior written authorization of LG Electronics. Copyright 2022 Leaders G Electronics, all rights reserved. LG is a trademark of LG Electronics Co. Ltd. Any other company names, product names, and marks are the property of their respective owners.